And we're back, guys, in her Tojenbosch, the quarterfinal round. Robin Montgomery, Junior Slam champ. She had an amazing junior career, and she finally made the big leap to the professional circuit. That's right. She's on the main tour, and she's going to be a household name for many years to come. Coco's bestie in the quarterfinal round, taking on the reigning and defending champion Ekaterina Alexandrova from Russia. She's your third ranked Russian behind Dasha and Ludmila. That's right. And the winner of this match will face Ludmila in the semifinal round. And Mira Andreeva, your fourth ranked Russian. They will all be at the Olympics. Robin, maybe next time. She's your 23rd ranked American, guys. She just went professional, so she's got some improving to do, right? She's still learning on the job, but picking up about 45 points here in this 250 for making it to the quarterfinal round. She moves past American Ann Lee, who, by the way, had a huge win over Martina Trevisan in Italy on clay yesterday. And she's right below Alicia Parks, AP in the building. So listen, that American lineup is stacked. And someone new to that American lineup is Maya Joint. I talked about her. She's from Australia, but she's now a citizen of the United States as she will be attending college. And she made the choice to go to the NCAA. That's going to be good, guys. So watch out for Maya Joint. I talked about her a lot during the Australian leg of the tour. A young teenager. I like her game, so watch out for her as well. But we pick up here, guys, the quarterfinal matchup, and Robin Montgomery trying to pick up 90 points for making it to the semifinals. She picks up 90 points. She can improve a little bit more in the rankings now. She's got a good serve. I love her forehand. She's powerful, and I think she's going to continue to develop and get better. But Ekaterina's tough. She's very aggressive from the baseline, a very strong, powerful forehand. And I talk a lot about her forehand, and sometimes I think, look, the harder you hit, the tougher it is to control the ball, right? It's like driving a fast car. Any of you guys ever driven a Ferrari? The more you press that gas pedal, it's a little more difficult to control that vehicle, especially around the corners. And with the Katerina and how hard she hits, I say it all the time. I think she misses the worst out of all the players in the top 20. I mean, I could tell you, but I'd rather just show you guys. And that's not coming back, guys. That is wide. I tell you all the time, if you're watching Katerina in your courtside, you might want to wear a shoulder and helmet pads because she hits hard, ladies and gentlemen, and those balls will end up in the stands. Listen, I'm joking, but it's true. Listen, Ekaterina is very powerful and aggressive. I love her game, and she's tough to deal with, guys. She's the reigning and defending champion here because of her power and how aggressive she plays. I do think the overhead volleys, though, she's got to put those away. She did a beautiful job of constructing the point. And look, she looks at her racket like it's the racket's fault. Listen, the harder you hit, you definitely want to be a professional when it comes to stringing your racket. You need that perfect pressure in terms of pounds to make sure you find a nice equilibrium on that ball, because otherwise you won't be able to control it. But Ekaterina here, she had 3 match points. Robin Montgomery, that was one of them there. She would save all 3 and she would break back. So she's still in this match. It's not over, ladies and gentlemen, but a long, tough hill to climb because she now has to hold and break back. That's a lot to do against a reigning and defending champion. Live from her Tozenbosch, I'm your host, Good Energy. What's next? We have Ons, the best shot maker in the world, ladies and gentlemen. She's up next. What about Emma Raducanu? She gets a walkover over Francesca Jones. She's going to take on Katie Bolter, the reigning and defending champion. That's going to be good. Get your popcorn. I'll be here every step of the way. A quick look at the race to the finals, guys. Iga! Big bad Iga. She's number 1, of course. We all know that. Arena Sabalenka hits hard. She's number 2. Elena Rybakina, Bully Bakina. She's number 3. Coco Gauff, the future of tennis, number 4. Little Italy, ciao bella. Jasmine Bellini's number 5, Danny Mel's number 6, and Kinwin Jung. Queen Win is number 7, and Big Mama Asta's number 8. That's right, Marta's out of there. Emma's hanging on. Dasha, number 11, and the Greek Goddess, number 12. This race is going to heat up, ladies and gentlemen, as we get closer and closer to Wimbledon. We're going to see a big shuffle in these rankings. My personal opinion, I think we're going to see Queen Win drop out. I think Jasmine, she's a really good clay player. She's good on hard. I don't know about grass season, but if she can hang on through grass season, I think she'll be good because look, you're going to have a lot of players going to the Olympics, and this is where things could shuffle, right? Because listen, this is the race of the finals. This is not the yearly ranking. So this is your ranking essentially for this year, right? January through this point. But what's going to happen is I think when these players come back from France, depending how they do, the first stretch of the American tour back from France as we're leading up to the US Open, I think a lot of these big names are not going to play, the Toronto tournament or maybe even the Western and Southern Open. Just a hunch. I mean, we also have tournaments. We normally have tournaments in Cleveland and Chicago, but I think at least one of those two Masters, you can expect these big names, all of them, to miss one of them. And that's going to be a lot of points. Now, in terms of Coco, we all know she's the Western and Southern Open reigning champion. That's going to be right around, if she goes deep in the Olympics, I don't know, we could see her not play there, especially if she wins a medal. The same with Iga. We're back in I think for sure. I mean, we saw her against Polini last year pull out on the Canadian part of the tour, right? What do you guys think? I don't know. Comment below. It's going to get interesting, which is why I think Wimbledon is going to be very important for these players. In this, I do think Coco's going to win Wimbledon this year. I think so. And look, singles or doubles. She's leaving Wimbledon with a slam. That I do think so. Why? Well, let's take a look historically at the good grass players. The players with variety, the players that can defend, and the players that are fast. All the Czech players qualify because they have that wide serve and volley. It's just how they come up in the Czech Republic, right? The players with the good drop shots, the players with, the nice short ball range, the players that can literally get the ball over the net and get their opponents to come forward from the baseline, disrupt their momentum. Those are players like Ons. This is why Ons has made the Wimbledon Championship match several times. Drop shots on grass, they're not coming back. They don't have that extended bounce. That ball hits the grass, and this is the thing why your shot making ability will take you far. And this is what you're supposed to learn on the junior tour, right? You're supposed to learn how to build and construct the point, situational leadership, how to manage a game, how to adjust to your opponent. And this is why Ons is so good. It took a lot of people. See, Ons had a good junior career, and a lot of people may think, it took a while for her to really break out. Look, you never know when it all comes together for you. But when it comes to grass, Ons is so good. And mentioning that, Ons has a good run at Wimbledon, which I know she will. She'll be right back in this mix here in terms of the race to Saudi Arabia. And this is why I'm concerned for Queen Win and Polini. And even Ostapenko's not a lock, ladies and gentlemen. She hasn't looked good lately. This is going to get interesting. I'll save a little bit more for later. But tennis in a minute. Like the video. Show some love. Hit the super thanks. We'll be back. I'm excited, guys. It's Upset Saturday.